Who is it?
Servicio de la cocina.
Room service? Claudia, what are you doing here?
Your mother wanted me to chicken on you. Enchiladas were my idea. You hungry?
Famished.
Good.
Mother shouldn't worry so much.
Well, maybe she was afraid you hurt yourself swinging from the chandelier.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Ridge, come on. You know it was you.
Who?
Zorro.
Oh, you mean that nut who crashed the party? I heard about that.
He was no nut. He was daring and romantic. I know Taylor was impressed.
Really?
What woman could resist?
Yeah, well, whoever he was. If he got Taylor's attention, he was a very lucky man.
I think Taylor is the one who's lucky.
Thanks. For the enchiladas. Yeah.
You're welcome. But that is not the only reason I came to see you.
No.
No. I think I know who shot Grant Chambers.
Ridge didn't shoot you, and we both know it. So do everyone a humongous great favor and just tell us the truth.
So it's over.
Well, it could be.
I guess in a way I'm relieved. I really didn't want to lie.
But you just couldn't help yourself.
God, how could I face Brooke?
So, what happened?
Well, I was sitting here and it was late. I was working. And I heard this noise. And then I looked up. And there, standing in the doorway, was Santa Claus. How could I possibly tell the truth and put Saint Nick and his 8 little tiny reindeers in jail and disappoint all those millions of kids?
You through?
No, Jones, you're through. I'm sick of you interrogating my people and accusing me of lying. Did you honestly think that I would change my story?
It might have gone better for you if you had.
You know what would go better for me? If Ridge Forrester fell off the face of the earth. Now, I want you to clear out of this building and get out of my office.
Well, I may just grant you your wish. Under one condition.
Oh, this should be good.
I'm headed downtown to the police department to review some of the evidence. I'd like you to come with me.
That's it.
That's it.
I go downtown with you, look at all the evidence, and you never set foot in this building again.
Yeah.
You got yourself a deal, Columbo.
Thanks.
A toast?
Sure.
To us?
Okay. You didn't have to do this, you know.
I wanted to do this. We haven't spent enough time together lately.
I know, but we could have done that anywhere.
Are you trying to tell me that you don't want to be here?
This is a nice place. But it does emphasize how different we are.
Maggie, are you uncomfortable?
No. No, not anymore. At least now, thanks to you, I know which fork to use and what wine to order. But I don't really feel at home in a place like this. Any more than you would feel at home at a country fair.
I think you're wrong about that.
Really? Are you telling me that you would feel comfortable in a place, say, like Iowa?
Yes. Or Alaska, or Egypt, or the moon for that matter. I mean, if you were there, Maggie, you were my home.
You know who shot Grant?
I've suspected the same person from the very beginning.
Who?
Enrique Alvarez.
Look, Claudia, I know how you feel about Enrique.
Yes, I know. I despise him. But that is not the only reason for my suspicion. Ridge, I was with Thorne when Enrique came in and told him about the takeover. Needless to say, Thorne was very upset. But I heard Enrique tell your brother that he would do anything he could to help your family get that company back. I know Enrique, and I know what he meant. He was offering to assassinate Grant. Thorne then said that the only thing that could help was if Grant were to die.
He said what?
He was joking. There is no way that he could possibly know Enrique would take him seriously.
But you think he did? That he did try to kill Grant?
Yes.
Out of loyalty?
No. Out of ambition. That is the Alvarez way. They do you a favor, they expect one in return.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that Enrique attacked Grant, expecting my family to reward him at a later date?
That's exactly what I think.
Do you have any proof?
Not yet. But I am working on it.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
Last night, Enrique and I went to the costume ball together.
Claudia, why would you do that?
Because he trusts me. I was hoping he'd admit his crime.
Did he?
No, he didn't tell me anything. But I saw the way he looked at Grant all night. His eyes were full of hatred. I think I'm right.
Oh, man. I don't like this.
Ridge, I can get him to tell me the truth.
No, Claudia, look. If you are right about this guy, that makes him dangerous. And that puts you at risk. Now, look, I appreciate everything you're doing here. I'll tell the private investigator everything you said, but you've got to stay away from Enrique. Do you understand?
You'll tell the investigator everything you know.
Word for word.
Okay.
I really appreciate everything you've been doing.
I just want to see you back home safe.
Yeah, me too.
Take care.
Thanks.
I don't get it. You've already gone over everything with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, it's not like you're going to find something that wasn't here before.
I don't expect to.
All right, enough of the mystery tour. Just tell me why I'm here.
Well, I thought it might be nice to have your take on some of the articles here. Like this, for instance.
Those are my sketches of the fall collection, my signature pieces.
Came out the day you were shot, right?
Yeah, so, of
Ridge get a copy?
course.
Yes, we could figure that's what pushed him over the edge.
What about this?
That's fabric.
These. Okay. This is a book. These are glasses. Yours?
Yes, mine. These are things for my office. That's my golf stuff.
Yes. What? Well, you seem a little preoccupied.
No, I'm fine.
What do you expect, Hunter? Last time he saw this gun, it was pointed at him.
The gun's over here. He was looking over here. Specifically, I think he was looking at this.
That's a very sweet thing to say.
But it's not enough. You know, we shouldn't look at our differences as obstacles. We should look at them as gifts, things that we bring to one another to be enjoyed and to be cherished. You know, every newlywed couple has to deal with this.
I know. You're right. And if it were only that, I wouldn't be worried. But it's not just that, James. It's Sheila. What are we gonna do about Sheila?
Darling, I understand how difficult this has been for you.
Do you really? I don't know how you could. I don't even think I understood how hard it was going to be. To spend the first year of our marriage fending off Sheila's sabotage attempts?
I'm very sorry.
I know you are. It's okay. You don't have to apologize again. I put myself into this position. I think somewhere inside, I knew it would be tough. I just thought it would be worth it.
Is it worth it? Maggie, am I worth it?
Taylor, come in. I'm so glad to see you. But you shouldn't have come here. You know, it's very risky.
Oh, you're talking to me about being risky after what you pulled last night?
You like that, huh?
No, I did not. Do you know what could have happened to you?
But nothing did.
That isn't the point. You could have been put in jail again, Ridge, and you would have been arrested right in front of all the reporters.
Or worse, I would have gone one more day without seeing you.
Don't try to charm your way out of this. What you did was
Daring, romantic.
stupid. What if Bridget was standing there and saw you dragged away in handcuffs? How do you think that would have affected her? You didn't think about that one, did you? You didn't think about it.
All right, I admit it wasn't one of the smartest things I've ever done, but I've been going crazy in this place, and I missed you.
You should have just called. I would have met you someplace.
You would have canceled your date with Thorne?
Oh, so that's what this was about. You were upstaging Thorne?
No, this is about seeing you. Upstaging Thorne was just icing.
You're not being very fair to him.
I'm not being fair.
No.
All right, if you're so concerned about Thorne's feelings, answer me this. Did you tell him I was there last night?
What is it about this award that bothers you?
Nothing.
Maybe it's something else. What's this?
It's piping. It's trim. It's irrelevant. Everything on this table is irrelevant. It has nothing to do with the shooting.
All right. I get so upset about it.
Well, the fact is that I'm wasting my time. You asked me to come down here and take a look at all this stuff. Well, I have, and I'm out of here. And I want you to stay the hell away from Forrester.
Do I feel like our marriage is worth fighting for? Yes, James, I do. With all my heart.
So do I.
What we have is so precious. But what's more important is what we're going to have. A child. A family. And I am trying to stay strong for your baby.
Our baby. Maggie, it's still hard for you to think of this as your child, isn't it?
Yes, James, it's tough on me. You and Sheila are always talking about the baby and watching videos and going to childbirth classes. It makes me feel somehow irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Oh, darling, don't you see? It's because of you that I'm so excited about having this child. If I had to face the prospect of raising this child alone, I'd be terrified. But knowing that you're going to be there to help me give this child the upbringing that it deserves, it makes all the difference. Maggie, you are a wonderful mother. You are the most wonderful human being I've ever met. You know, my greatest wish is that my son or daughter should be just like you. That's all I want.
Oh, jeez.
Thorne figured it was you, so yes, I told him. You know, this isn't a joke. When you came to the cabin, I didn't say anything, and he got very upset. You know, you can't keep putting me in the middle like this. And that's all I came here to say.
Well, that's not why you're here. You're here because you miss me as much as I miss you.
Rich.
The way I held you last night. You remembered us in the way it used to be.
That isn't true.
The nights we spent together. The long, lazy mornings.
Have you been drinking?
The way I used to touch you. Tease you. Take you right to that brink. And then ever so gently push you over.
Stop.
That's why you're here. Because you remember. And it's making you crazy just like it is me.
You better answer that.
Hello?
Ridge, it's Hunter.
Hunter, what's up?
I think we've got our shooter.
Are you serious?
I'm going to call your family. I want you to meet us at the house in 30 minutes.
I'll be there.
What just happened?
He knows who it is. He knows who shot Grant.